Importance in communication as a soldier in the U.S. Army. Hi, my name is John Walz. I'll be covering this topic for workplace communications. Today we'll be covering the topics of talking among peers, communication with leaders, communication in training, communication in combat. Our first topic, communicating among peers. As a soldier in the U.S. Army, you are part of the largest team on Earth. You need to be conversational with everyone in your team, everyone from your sergeant major all the way down to the fellow enlisted soldier. You must not only look after yourself, but you must also look after your teammates. Something is asking them simply how they're doing today or how have they been is an easy way to check on their mental health as well as their readiness. Communication about your ideas with one another is also very important to accomplish any task given to you, as far as from mopping a floor every day or setting up a time for meetings or anything like that. Next topic, communication with leaders. When addressing superiors, whether they are an officer or a non-commissioned officer, be sure to render the proper customs and courtesies. The proper customs and courtesies for an officer would be standing at attention while speaking to them. The proper courtesies for a non-commissioned officer to address them would be standing at the position of parade rest while speaking to them. Be sure to be knowledgeable on your topics you're bringing up for discussion with your leaders. If they want your input, as long as you have something good to say. So don't bring anything to the table that isn't relatable or doesn't help a situation that they're trying to look for a solution to. Using proper chain of command kind of ties in with the customs and courtesies. Usually a private or a lower enlisted soldier wouldn't go straight to their first sergeant or their platoon sergeant because they have a lot more on their plate, more than the lower enlisteds do. So there's that chain of command, team leaders, squad leaders, platoon sergeants, first sergeants, in that order, that will help you use the chain of command and not to make yourself look ate up. Communication in training. While in training, never joke about the task at hand or the topic you are training on. You could be training on, from this picture, was air assault school. We trained on sling loads and rappelling out of helicopters and air assault missions. If you do not learn the proper material because of the fact that you're joking around or horseplaying during the instruction, you could end up falling out of a helicopter, or a accident could be worse, a bird going down, a accident with the bird and personnel. The training at hand could either save your life or someone else, and it also is pertinent that you learn the material at hand and you perfect it to the best of your knowledge to best understand, so when the time comes for you to use that information in the real world, you know exactly what to do and you're not sitting with your thumb where it shouldn't be. Keep professional conversation, especially around civilians. While you're in the Army, there are civilian contractors and instructors from the very first time you come into the military and all the way up as you go. And a lot of them are veterans, but they're considered civilians and they know what they're talking about. So do not bring down on them or anything. Make sure you're respectful and you pay as much attention as possible to them. Communication in combat. While you're communicating in combat, be sure to be clear and concise with your actions or your words so that the proper signals and communication is brought to each member of your squad or your team. Communication in combat can be verbal and nonverbal. A verbal would be telling someone over the radio or face to face. Nonverbal could be anywhere from a hand signal to a flare signal or a initiation sound or action, such as a machine gun burst, a grenade going off, or just enemies coming in. Planning and execution. Communication and planning and execution is crucial to the mission effectiveness. As long as everyone in the operation understands each other's roles and knows what's going on at all times during the operation, even if things go haywire, at least you have a decent idea of what you need to do next or who needs help or what you can do to assist in the operation's effectiveness. And this was effective communication. Thank you.